Okay, Epic Invasion. I played this for about 5 hours this morning on stream, and I gave it a score initially when we were all talking about it. There's about 150 people at one point watching me play, and it feels like it was the consensus across the board for the most part. And that's what do you rank this game mode? You guys let me know too. On a scale of 1 to 10, just because that's the easiest way to do it. By the way, yep, this is us watching me play from earlier. Scale of 1 to 10, I gave it a 7.5 while I was playing it. Everybody else, it seemed to be right around the same page, like a 7. It's a good game mode, but is it enough to bring you back if you already have one foot out the door? No, it's not. It's not that. Definitely not that. Now, is it something to make you stay if you're already here and still having fun? Yes. So there's that. Well, yes, I'll say that this. Yes, for me, it seemed as though I pulled the people watching the stream, and it seems like the majority agreed that it was enough to be between like indifferent and just kind of hanging in there, see how the game progresses. The game's still pretty early in the grand scheme of things, but I feel like a lot of people think that they've already made their bed and this is a sign of things to come that they are not interested in. A lot of free-to-play people, I think, still believe that because of the gated power entry in some of the levels of difficulty and the reward system tied to that, that this is another thing that's going to be more power creep from the free or cheap to play and the whales. And at the end of the day, I kind of agree that this is the direction this game is going in, and I don't know how they go the other direction. So if you're someone that is okay with the fact that this is what my power level is, this is the content I enjoy, and I'm okay with the fact that I understand that other people play money to, and because of that, I get to play the game for free, and that's the demographic you fall in, then you might enjoy this game mode and find it fun. Some of those people said that as well, that they appreciate the people that do spend money so they can play this stuff for free. Other people feel like this was a tone-deaf response from Netmarble to add that power structure with the increased rewards because of it. I don't know what they can do about it. But I do know that live on the stream, I did give it a 7.5. However, in retrospect, I changed my score. It's going to lose 1 point at a 6.5. And it is because when I wanted to make this video, I realized I wasn't excited to jump on there. Now, 5 hours of playing this game mode is quite a while. But I wasn't interested in jumping back on here and getting live footage, trying to put a group together just to shoot a video. I was more interested in just taking the footage I already got from earlier. And that was a red flag for me. This is going to require more FaceTime per day. And it already gets a lot. It's going to get even more doing this and doing it a lot because the rewards make sense to lean into this more than other game modes. And that means to where I'm at in the game, I'm not even pushing ranks this week. I'm not even that excited to like try to get like high rank. There's game modes I came in top of for a while now, and just I kind of want to dial it back. I just want to see what they're going to do with the game. And the rewards that I get for grinding are so wildly RNG that even pushing for top ranks, that doesn't mean anything. Dark Zone, I got 14 boxes for getting the title for coming in first in Dark Zone. 14 boxes, all purples, and I think I got 1 5-star. And I had friends that also played, got 3 or 4 boxes, got a 6 red star. It's just so RNG. It doesn't like you can literally drop a ton of money on this game and it doesn't really mean anything. So I think that's a problem. The crafting dynamic with this to craft isn't really a craft. They called it they call it a crafting station. It's literally play this game mode a whole bunch, you get a currency, and then you get to roll more RNG for badges. It is what it is, and I think I'm still at the point where I'm hanging in there. I'm going to see how the game develops. I'm still having enough fun that I want to stick it out, see what comes next, and that's where I'm at. Let me know what you thought of this game mode today, and if you played it, if you watched other people play it and you just said, like, that's not enough for me to come back, or if you did play it and it made you check all the way out, or if you're in a position where you're like, hey man, I'm going to give Netmarble some more time. This game's still super early, and maybe it's going to get better down the road. Maybe they're going to make more and more improvements. I think there's supposed to be a balancing pass a week from now. I believe I heard something about that after this dropped next week, Wednesday, there's supposed to be another balance patch. I believe that would be the patch in response to those dev notes where they apologize so many times. So there's things like that. I come from a game that was completely tone deaf, but I've never played a Netmarble game before. So I know some of you guys have had experiences with that, and you feel like this is stuff that you've already seen, and it's red flags, and you don't like it. For me, I come from a game where this is the proactiveness to at least say, hey, we're going to do stuff, and then doing it right away, and how quickly some of this stuff is coming. Man, my glass is half full, but it's still half full. My glass doesn't runneth over. So there's that, and that's where I'm at in the game, man. I'm still playing every day. I'm still having fun, but I can see that this isn't going to reignite my fire or anything like that. But there's new shiny things in it. The badges were kind of fun to look at and see like what they were, to kind of figure out, what the set bonus is. So there was like that interest. I got a couple of the badges right off the bat that improved my character a little bit, and it's just enough for me to reignite my interest just a little bit. But am I going to want to do this for 5 hours every single day? Absolutely not. And what game modes are going to suffer because of it? Last week, I didn't play Spec Ops, I think 3 times. Didn't go into Dark Zone, I think 2 days, where I just wasn't interested. I only played a couple of the game modes that I was, mainly Omega War. Omega War is still fun for me anyway. I still like they're more competitive of late, so there's some really wild endings that happen. I still enjoy Omega War. But is this my new favorite thing? It's not. And to know that I'm already rapidly declining my desire to, like this week, I'm not even pushing ranks. Not even pushing ranks. Not even that interested in it. I'm kind of doing my dailies, and the only time I go in beyond my dailies is just to test something new out that I'm trying out for new builds and damage specs. You guys know that that's my thing. I like doing that stuff. So let me know where you guys sit with this. Hey, pretty cool ending in this one though. It was just two people died, and we pulled it out right at the end there. So yeah. So I got excited. There's me being excited that I pulled this out right at the end there. But let me know what you guys think, what your position is in regards to how you feel about the game, and even rate it if you want. Scale of 1 to 10, it's easy enough. And I'll talk to you guys in game, and maybe I'll stream later on. So we'll until then, we'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys.